Don't tell nobody. Don't tell my husband. Don't tell my husband. That's too high tech for me.
Plenty of fish. No, I don't discriminate, girl. Not agreeing with her. I'm again on my side. Hey everybody, so I'm Savannah.
And I'm Yesenia.
And this is
Drum roll, please.
The
Yes and Sav Show. So let's talk.
Let's get into it.
You can do what you want, just seize that day.
So it's the end of January. Are we still motivated or not? Be honest though.
So I started off just not motivated at all. I didn't set any goals. I just kind of just was like, I'm done with it. I don't want to have the pressure of New Year's goals this year. I do it every year. I just wanted to like go with the flow and see how it went.
How's it going?
Emma,
how's it going?
It's going good, actually. I'm staying on track. I don't have that pressure of like, okay, I have to be doing this every single day or else I'm gonna fail. So I've been changing little things at a time, just doing things at my own pace, and it's actually been really peaceful.
Well, I'm opposite because I've been like, okay, I'm gonna lose weight, and yeah, we'll start in February again because I still have not joined a gym. Got nerve.
Yeah, I know.
But
I think that's like a major one for. I asked
there all the time.
I asked the listeners what was a New Year's resolution that they always seem to fail at, and weight loss and eating healthy was like the number one. And
I get started for like a week, and then Mother Nature hits, and I'm like, oh, I need a strawberry sundae from Dairy Queen now, and I can't let it go. I can't shake it.
I know
at all. I'm like, all right, I gotta go get that strawberry sundae.
Mine is like the little inconvenience, and I'm just like, okay, I'm taking a me day. I'm taking a day where I'm not doing anything. I'm not answering anybody's phone calls.
You have to do that.
Take a me day.
Yeah, I have to do that. I have to like isolate myself during that time. It's a rough time.
I think just starting off again though is what is like the hard part, but is necessary.
Yes. What were some other things that people said on the listeners?
Budget actually was one that stood out to me. Yeah. And that kind of snowballed into us. I started a budget this year, and it's crazy. Once you write down expenses, payments, and your checks and everything.
My mom does that all the time.
It's so crazy how much money you have left over.
It's crazy how much money you spend going out to eat.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're always like, man, where did the money go? At the end of the month, we're always like, man, what the heck happened?
Do you have one thing, like talking about budgets, do you have one thing that I guess you would say that you shouldn't spend money on, but you're gonna do it because that's your you thing? Like mine is my drink from Open Range. Oh, like I say, I'm gonna reach like that drink is this much, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it. Like I have to have my energy drink. What is your you thing?
Mine's food.
Food from where? Are you a favorite here?
No, I don't discriminate, girl. I don't discriminate on the food. Like it just depends. Like I'll just be like, I'm just hungry and I don't want to cook for myself. Yeah. I cook for everybody every single day. I do not want to cook for myself. That's the thing. Like sometimes, like if I don't have the money, I'll go starving because I will not want to cook for myself. It's so bad.
I don't cook. Okay, no, but honestly, I do cook, and when I do cook, I literally like. I probably could be a chef. I'm not lie. That's like a secret because I don't want to cook. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell my husband. Don't tell my husband. No, but when I cook, I can literally like. I'm one of those testers that just eyes everything. Mm-hmm. And if like yesterday I made some fajitas, right? But I threw in the Olive Garden dressing all over the onions and bell pepper, and then I mixed it up, squeeze some lemon in there. Like I just do random stuff. Yeah. And it always comes out delicious. Good. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Definitely. I'm like one of those, like I'll see the recipe one time and then after that I'm like, okay.
You're good? Yeah, I wing it. I freaking love.
Yeah. But seeing like the money on the sheet of like, okay, we have this much, we're supposed to have this much at the end of the month. Like we need to like stick to this, like, because that's a vacation at the end of the year, or that's,
and something car payment.
Paying off debt too is one thing. So we're really cracking down on that.
This year.
So much.
I need to do that. But this year, like I went in full throttle and I was like, I'm going to lose weight this year. This is my year that I'm going to make the most money and all this stuff. And then I think I feel that way is because like social media becomes a part where you feel like you're behind because everything's moving so fast and people are like goal oriented on there that it makes it seem like, well, social media is our highlight reel, right?
Yeah.
So when you're seeing social media, you're like, okay, they're doing it with they're ahead of the game, and it makes you feel. I said that twice. Makes you feel behind.
Okay, so speaking of social media, or do you believe in fake it till you make it? Like, what's something that you pretend that you have together that you actually don't?
Okay, for one, I do believe in fake it till you make it.
Same. No, same.
In
100%.
certain situations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's certain situations, but most of the time, like, yeah,
I think if you're the type of person that can like fight through it or like
yeah,
whatever you want to say, like I think fake it till you make it is really like true. Like you can do it because
yeah.
you know, like, hey, I'm gonna fake it till I make it, but I know that I'll learn it or like I'll get through it.
Yes,
If
so it's
you're
kind of
not
like
that
almost
kind of,
manifestation, almost.
yeah, yeah.
Like you're
Except you put
faking it.
yourself into hard situations. That's one thing. Fake it till you make it. I've been trying to apply it to my life, and it's kind of crazy that like you just start saying yes to things that you normally would be like, no, I'm like, I
No,
can't.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I've never done that. I can't do it. Like
yeah.
no, like you just do it and you stick to it. You know? So
Yes.
what's
Something that I pretend, let's see, I pretend like the houses are that we're renovating are going well, but they're really falling off. I'm kidding. They're really all over the place.
yeah.
People might think that I'm not messy, but I am very messy. Very.
Yeah. Not saying agreeing with her. I'm again on my side. I'm the same. If I'm gonna take a picture, I'm moving everything out of the way and I'm putting it in my closet
In the
or I'm
closet,
putting it
yeah.
somewhere and I'm like, okay, take a picture now. Like I'll deal
Yes,
with that in a little bit.
absolutely. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at that. So yeah, that's something that I pretend to have together. I mean, I guess from social media it may seem like I do have it together, but none of us really do. None of
Yeah.
us really. There's always something that we're lacking or we need or our house is not clean. And that's fine. I got a 3-year-old running around. It's never gonna
Yeah.
be well, I don't
My
think
mom
we're ever gonna see a clean day.
Yeah, my mom always tells me, you have kids, your house is not gonna stay clean. And I'm like, but people's houses are clean.
Clean.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
because they
so
have
and
cleaning
so
ladies.
manifesting a cleaning lady in my
So are you like a vision board girly or are you just like a wing it girly?
So I've always been a wing it girly, but this year I did a vision board, and I don't know if it's gonna help, but I did one this
You
year,
know what?
and
I actually saw a girl on social media and she's from here, a really sweet girl, and she made a vision board last year and she was doing a video of all the things that she accomplished from it. And I thought that was really cool. And I
wow,
wanted to do
that
a
is
vision board.
cool.
I didn't do it. I
We
didn't do
should have
it.
done one. We should have done one together.
But it was cool to see all that she had planned for herself for 2025, and then in the beginning of 2026, she said, "I want to go over, what I accomplished in 2025, and what I didn't, I'll move over to 2026." And
That
she
is
accomplished a
so
lot.
crazy,
Yeah, I
and I
was just
bet
like,
it's super
wow,
motivating
it
too.
was motivating. I'm like, dude, I want to do that.
I want to accomplish
Okay,
things.
I want to throw in a random question: heels or boots?
Boots. I want to say boots.
With
Just because of
heels?
the comfort. No, I don't like boots with heels. Is that crazy?
No, it's not crazy because you will not catch me in heels.
I love a square-toed boot that's just flat, like just a regular plain boot. Like that's
Yeah,
my
and they
thing.
make them so pretty now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a boot girl. I don't care. Like they can have the boot with a little thin heel, and
Yeah.
no, I still can't do it. It hurts my feet. So February is around the corner.
The month of love.
The month of love.
I can't wait to like get into that kind of subject to kind of talk
Love.
about
Oh gosh, what the
maybe
talk about like when I was on Plenty of Fish, POF.
Plenty of Fish.
The most horrible dating app out there. I don't even think it's around still.
Dating apps.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
want
I
to talk
want
about funny love stories? I think I take the top of the line. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to get into it on February episodes. We need to get into it. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to
the
add,
worst dates.
and we're gonna have to add something to where like our listeners can like chime in
Yes.
and say like maybe
Well, maybe they should write ahead.
yeah.
Write ahead what
Yeah.
write. You can write to us in a DM or a private message. Like, what
Yes.
is your worst date? You know what I
worst
mean?
date
Or yeah,
something a guy or girl did on that date that you were like, you should never do this on a date.
yeah, you should
Dating,
never do.
how to
Or what's the worst pickup line a man has told you?
GPT. A lot of people are so against it about it being bad for the environment
Why?
because of the things that power
Power AI?
AI.
Like the solar farms? Abs.
Like the solar farm, something like that, like these power things use a bunch of water to cool them off, is what it is. So I did some research because everybody's like, AI is so bad for the environment, this and that, all this stuff. Y'all need to stop using AI. I use ChatGPT for everything. So I was like, okay, wait, if I'm doing something bad for the environment, like I want to know what I'm
What
doing.
is doing? Yeah.
I looked it up, and apparently these things, these machines that power all this, they do this for everything. So social media, Facebook, web browser, like everything is powered off these machines. And so the digital footprint or whatever from AI is like very little compared to scrolling and all that stuff.
Wow.
Which is, I mean, in all.
That's too high tech for me. That's too detailed.
Live my life.
You're smart. So what's a boundary that you're moving forward with in February that you've set this month? Or
Probably going back to the budget. That's one thing that I'm really striving for is the budget. I want to set a boundary, and I don't want to spend money that we don't necessarily need, or just set like, hey, this is your limit for this month. Like,
yeah,
this is a healthy limit. Like, if you go past it, you go past it, and that's it.
yeah.
You?
Shoot. Oh, I see. Boundary.
Oh, another thing before, just
Go
so
ahead.
that way. Also kind of giving people back their energy that they give you. I know I'm a people pleaser. I was raised a people pleaser. Like, you say yes to everything and then figure it out later. But this year, I'm just really trying to, like, hey, if you're, being a
Like if
certain
you
type of
can't.
way to me, I'm gonna give you that right back. You don't deserve for me to be treating you with any kind of respect if you're not going to treat me with respect.
Yeah.
Like, that's one big thing that I'm like, no, we're not doing that this year.
Yes.
We're not just turning that, cheek. Or
yes.
What is it? Turning the cheek.
Turning the cheek. Yeah. I think that's a big thing too. I'm not a people pleaser, but I am a very caring person. So I care a lot if somebody is going through something or doing something, and I always try my best to like give my shirt off my back. And I think that can be like a positive thing, and sometimes it can be like a negative thing when people start to take advantage of it. So I'm also like setting a boundary to where if the first sign for me is like a red flag and you do something that like it's an action that is something done, like I'm not gonna fight for it or push forward. I'm gonna set a boundary and stopping it there instead of letting it prolong, and then more stuff happens because usually your gut is right. Yeah, usually the vibe is right. If you're catching it, it's right.
Giving yourself the benefit of the doubt, like, hey, you know what,
yes.
I don't feel good about this.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm like in my 30s now, so yeah, I need to set these boundaries not only for myself but for my family, just because like we have kids now, so we need to be aware of who we invite into their lives or things that we consume and stuff like that. So just little boundaries like that. Trying to be off the phone a little more too.
Same.
I saw this article. It kind of hit me really hard. This topic on. It was somebody had posted an article about being on the phone all the time, right? And how it was a lady had posted a videos about the 90s, growing up in the 90s, right? And some I guess
what a time.
Yeah, what a time. Oh my gosh, I grew up in the 90s. It was so awesome. Well, a Nokia phone with a big old antenna.
I was little in the 90s.
You were what?
I was little in the 90s.
Oh, because you were born.
I wouldn't even be considered 90s.
So are you millennial, or I don't even know all these, like a Gen Z millennial? I'm a millennial.
I have no idea. I'm 97, so I think I'm like teetering that.
Golly,
like,
why are we hanging out?
Why
are we hanging out? You know what?
Podcast over. Amazon return these bikes.
They always say to have like younger best friends to keep you motivated, keep you young. Keep you young. I kept my mom young forever. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like teetering that line. Like, I think I'm like in that little like gray area where it's like it could be this way and it could be that way. So I'm 97.
Well, so like in the 90s, like of course we didn't have like TikTok. We had like MSN. We had like little chat, AOL, whatever, group chats. Nothing like today, right? So the article was about like teaching her kids to live in the 90s where they go play outside, go for walks and stuff like that. And then this I guess it wasn't a kid anymore, but he just kind of explained something in the comments that I was like, whoa, I never even thought about that. But he wrote in there and he was like, I would have loved to live in the 90s, but I grew up as I guess the next generation where the phones and all that stuff, and I didn't really have a choice, that he didn't have a choice to to live like that because right away his parents were born after that, so they right away like gave him the phone.
Yeah.
Like he didn't ask to be given the phone, he was just a kid and they've always
Yeah.
pushed it on him, like
Oh my
you know, like
gosh.
not in a bad way though, because it's just,
No.
you know what I mean, I got it, but if you read the comment, it's just, it's like he explains everything in a different, like it made me think like, wow, you know, of course, like just say like a hypothetical, like Scarlett, right? Like I'm just, when she's doing something, I will just give her the phone. Like if I give her the phone all the time for everything, I don't let her go play outside or something like that. I just give her the phone to make her be quiet, or we go out to eat because we're trying to all eat, we give her the phone. And I mean, sometimes we do that, right?
Yeah.
But we don't think that like, okay, what are we doing to them for their future?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like he explained it to where he was always given the phone, so as he got older, he was already addicted to the phone. So
Yeah.
it's hard for him to even set it down and live like the 90s, because from the get go he was already given the phone, so it was just like it was an automatic addiction to it.
Yeah.
Versus like us millennials, like we have a choice, we lived without the phones, and now, you know, we have I mean, they become addicting, you know,
They
when the social
do.
media becomes
They
addicting, scrolling
do.
becomes addicting, and we have a choice to put it down or not, because we do know what it's like to live like that and be raised like that. um does that make sense?
Yeah, no,
Does that make sense?
it definitely does. I was one of those against the iPad parents.
Yeah.
I didn't get, my kids don't have an iPad to
Yeah.
this day. They don't have an iPad. I've never given them phones like in the car or anything like
Yes.
that. And
Play
they can tell you like, oh, we're going here. And why are we going here? Because they already know from looking out the window.
out the
And
window.
all that
That's
stuff.
good. And that's what I saw in the comments, that he was explaining that like, I wish I would, he wishes he would have had that choice. Like he wasn't
Yeah.
given that choice, he was automatically given a phone. So he, you know, he was automatically raised with, and it had its benefits, because I think he put on there like his whole career now is like computer something,
Yeah,
analytics or
definitely.
smart. But
Definitely.
in the long run, he's like, now, you know, I have kids, I need to send it to you, because it's like, so, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, you know what, we are giving our kids these phones for right away, instead of taking them outside or let them just, you
Be
know,
bored.
be bored and figure
Yeah.
out something to do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that makes me rethink, like, I don't want to ever give Travis a phone ever again.
Yeah, but it does have its benefits. Like
It
I was
does.
watching a podcast with what's his name from Facebook?
A podcast. Wait,
The guy from Facebook, the guy who made Facebook.
I don't know.
Steve, no, the one that they made a movie
Steve Earle.
about.
No, Steve Earle's freaking Aerosmith, right?
The one that they made a movie about. Anyway,
Steve Jobs?
No, is it Steve Jobs?
I don't know.
The
I'm
one
gonna
that
look
they
it up.
made yeah, look it up.
Who made Facebook?
Yeah, the guy that made Facebook. But it is
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg. Yeah.
Anyway, I was watching a podcast that Mark Zuckerberg, and they asked him like, "Hey, what about technology and your kids?" Because he has kids now, and he's like, "Oh no, like they have unlimited access to, you know, and his daughters are super young and they know how to code,
Mhm.
and they know, and so I guess it's just what you're allowing them to watch, what you're allowing them to do.
Yes,
things like
that's
that,
another
you
thing.
know?
Like consume
Like,
them with good
because
stuff.
our world is technology now. Like everything is computerized. Everything is, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna have to have some kind of knowledge
of it.
I did see somebody that was like, I'm raising my kids like the 90s, and they didn't have any kind of technology. They had like an old TV that had like VHS or whatever. Like, and I saw a comment on there that was like, hey, like you're not setting them up for the world that. It's like if somebody had it like
exactly. So you're trying to set them up for the future world. Yeah,
like,
I get it.
That's like if somebody went into a coma in the 90s and then they woke up now, like they would be so lost.
Yeah, it makes it hard too. It's such
so
a touchy
hard.
subject.
And I think parenting at the end of the day comes down to like, not me.
I caught it.
I think parenting comes down to like just whatever you feel. You know what I mean? Whatever you feel is best for your kid, and that's pretty much it. Like, yeah, I mean, we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna make mistakes. There's no way that we're gonna be perfect parents at all. You know,
it's hard.
Even though we want to be, we're gonna inflict some kind of trauma on them. We're gonna do things wrong, but I think it's just doing, at the end of the day, doing what you feel is best, and that's it.
Agreed.
Okay, so how do you feel about our first episode?
Same time, same chaos next week.
Of course. I mean, I had so much fun.
I did too.
I know, and even if nobody watches us, I'm enjoying this.
At least we had this conversation and we had some
Exactly.
girl time.
Exactly. And that's what we want the podcast to be, is just something that like you can just put on, listen to. It's kind of like a girl's time. I know as moms, we don't get that time very often we want to. We make the plans and then they don't happen
Yeah.
until like 3 months later.
Yep.
But this will be a cool little time to just chit chat and hang out.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
I'm excited to see what February has in
Oh
store.
my gosh.
I want it to be
The-
super chaos.
The episodes are going to drop. They're going to be juicier. They're going to be more tea. They're going to
Yeah.
be fun. They're going to be empowering because, you know, we're two small town girls. We love to empower others. We love to talk about all things beauty, fashion, life, mom, even the negative stuff sometimes. We
Yeah,
might go
super real.
overboard, but we want to invite y'all to ask us any questions, or if y'all have any ideas for podcasts that y'all want us to talk about.
Yeah, different topics
Yeah,
that you're
different
like, oh my gosh,
topics.
we need. I love when podcasts do this or that. Like, we need it. Like, let's do it.
Yes, like if we want to start something off, you can tell us what your January
Goals
thing.
are.
Yeah, what your the January goals that you have set that flopped.
Oh,
Write
yeah.
it in so we can read them in the
So we
beginning
can
of
all just
February.
laugh and relate
Yeah.
and just like take the pressure off these
Yes.
goals and motivate each other to try to like restart and get it done. And we can do it because we can do it.
And if y'all don't know, Savannah is an amazing realtor. So tell us before we close if there is any houses that you're showing this week.
Yeah, so I am actually trying to highlight my 121 Rio Grande Street. That house is so cute. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's adorable. It's been the same owners for 35 years. They've kept it up really nice. The backyard is so cute. I mean, privacy fence, carpet grass, everything. And they are ready to sell. They're willing to help with seller's concessions. So if you don't know what that means, call me. I can explain it to you. We can get it done. And if y'all don't know, which y'all have to know, she is in magazines. She is on freaking.
Oh, stop.
She is.
I'm really blushing under this dark skin.
Like,
She
seriously. Is doing the damn thing. She is a photographer.
We both are. We're
And
both
an
doing it.
amazing one at that.
Oh.
And like I said, she's in magazines. They're flying her out to go shoot some pictures, and she's just amazing at what
And
she
I
does.
still can't wash my dishes.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But definitely reach out, book.
Yeah,
Get those
I'm gonna
photos
have
done.
Mother's Day minis coming soon in New Braunfels at this beautiful greenhouse, and I'm gonna drop them this week. They will be happening in March 29th, so mark that on your calendar if you're looking to book for Mother's Day minis.
Definitely.
But that's
one thing that you'll never regret is having pictures and photos of your family. Like, no matter
that's
what,
priceless.
no matter what. Oh, I don't like the way I look right now. I'm not at my weight that I want to be at. Who cares? Your kids don't care.
Age don't
Your
matter.
kids
Weight
do
don't
not
matter.
care. In 20
Color
years,
don't
when
matter.
they're looking back at these photos, they're not going to say, "Oh, mom was heavy." No, they're going to say, "Oh my God, look how young and beautiful mom was."
Exactly, girl.
So book the photo shoot.
Book the photo shoot and book the realtor.
Buy the house.
Buy the house. Book the realtor. Buy the house. Yes. But that's what we have going on this week. In case you want to know, we're always at the end of our podcast. We're always going to drop either if she has an address to drop that y'all may be looking for a home because you never know who's looking, and maybe you're looking to book a shoot. So we'll drop what we have available, and maybe we'll see you guys. Maybe we won't. With that being said,
this
peace.
is the end. I'm so sad it's over.
It's over. Episode 1 accomplished.
You can do what you